The idea for my startup was stolen from me, right under my nose. And the theft of my idea led to a competing company raising money at the exact same time as us, with the exact same idea as us. Yet, despite someone stealing my idea, my company was able to raise $12 million, and the competing company eventually failed. I've raised over $100 million in venture capital and private equity funding, and have helped entrepreneurs like you raise rounds of between $50,000 and $150 million. In today's video, I will explain to you what you can do to protect yourself from having your idea stolen, and what you can do to survive if your idea is stolen. I hope you like it. Hi, I'm Brett. On my channel, I help early stage startup CEOs like you raise money and grow your startup. So if this sounds like you, then hit the subscribe button and the bell so you get notified every time I release a new video. Let's get started. Before I tell you how my idea was stolen, let me tell you about one of the first investor meetings my co-founders and I had. It was with a small micro VC located in Los Altos, California. We had already pitched to them once, and they were interested in investing in us, so the next step was a technical diligence meeting. The meeting was with one of the fund's partners who was acting as their technical expert. Before the meeting started, my co-founder and VP of engineering, who we'll call John, surprised me by asking the partner to sign an NDA. I had no idea that John was going to ask the investor to sign an NDA, so I was caught totally off guard by John's request. Then the investor looked at John and said, "We can stop now. I'm not signing an NDA." John fortunately backed down, and the meeting proceeded. Here's the deal. Investors, as a rule, do not sign NDAs. And when you think about why investors don't sign NDAs, it should make sense. Investors meet with hundreds of startups every year. Many times they meet with startups pursuing similar ideas. There's just no way investors can sign an NDA because they could be sued by a startup they didn't invest in if they invest in a competitor instead. Plus, it's bad for business for investors to steal your ideas. Think about it. The VC business and the angel investing business is a people business. Word gets around pretty quick if an investor is stealing your idea. Finally, investors are not in the business of starting companies on their own with stolen ideas from entrepreneurs. Investors make their money by investing in startups. Now, does it happen that investors steal your ideas and share them with other portfolio companies? Of course it happens, from time to time. One of my investors would send me a pitch deck from a startup they were interested in investing in. We give the investor feedback and move on with our day. You can always put in the footer of your deck, "Company confidential, do not copy." It's a good idea, and maybe it will delay an investor by a few seconds before they pass your deck on to someone else. The real threat to someone stealing your idea. So, if it wasn't investors that stole my idea, who did steal my idea? Well, it was my co-founders, Jim and John. Yeah, the same paranoid John that asked a VC to sign an NDA. They stole the company's IP down to the pitch deck I was using with investors, and they tried to raise money at the same time as us. So we were raising money, and they were raising money. We were able to raise $12 million, and they couldn't raise anything. We won for a couple reasons. Number one, it's really tough to steal someone's idea. The idea for the company was mine, and even though Jim and John had the same pitch deck as me, they didn't understand the vision for the company the same way that I did. It will likely be the same for you. Number two, John's paranoia was his undoing. Jim and John did cause us problems. Indeed, some investors passed on investing in us because they were worried about their presence. But I heard from some investors that met with John that he hadn't learned his lesson. He continued asking investors to sign an NDA. So maybe we did get lucky. And you need a little luck when you're starting a company. What can you do to protect yourself from co-founders stealing your ideas? Here are 5 things you can do. Number 1, have all your co-founders and future employees sign a proprietary information and inventions agreement. The PIIA is a standard agreement that most employees sign when they join a new company. Have everyone, including yourself, sign one once they become part of the company. The PIIA is an insurance policy for you and a reminder to your ex-employees that ex-employees are legally bound to not steal information. You can find example PIIAs online. Number 2, you should remind your co-founders who are quitting that they are privy to proprietary information. They will not like it, but it's a not so subtle reminder that you are watching. Again, that's why it's important to have your co-founders and employees sign a PIIA. Number 3, you should move fast. Okay, a co-founder quits and starts his own company with your stolen IP. Short term, there's nothing you can do except move quickly to get yourself to market fast. In other words, you should be doing what you're already doing. One more thing. Number 4, don't bother suing because it's likely a waste of your time. It pisses you off that there is someone out there that stole your IP and is attempting to make money with it. I've been there, but suing is just a waste of energy and money because the other side typically has no money and no assets to go after. The best thing you can do is destroy them in the marketplace. However, number 5, sue them if you succeed and you don't. You have the PIIA agreement and a lot of evidence. And there is a lot of money at stake. If this content is resonating with you, then hit the like button right now. Here's a summary of what we've learned today. Number 1, investors are unlikely to steal your idea. Number 2, trying to get an investor to sign an NDA is a waste of time. Number 3, the biggest risk of someone stealing your IT will come from your co-founders. Number 4, have all employees, including your co-founders, sign a PIIA. Number 5, it's a waste of your time to sue your co-founders unless they succeed. Now, what did you learn from today's video? Put your answer in the comments column below today's video. And if you have any questions, put them in the comments column too, and I'll be happy to answer them. Now, I have one more thing for you today. It's my free startup pitch deck template. It has all the slides you need to develop an awesome pitch deck. Click the link below today's video and it's yours for free. And for more great content, click on the video at the end of today's video. If you haven't already, then click the subscribe button to get more great content for startup CEOs. I'm Brett at brettjfox.com. Thanks for watching today. Take care. Bye.